touring is all about visiting different countries, and then you have the chance to, to be in different cultures as well. Do you use this cultural baggage as when you write new lyrics, when you write new songs?
Not really. I mean, I haven't really found that I mean, it's fantastic going to different countries and different cultures, but I must be quite self-obsessed, I think, because most of my lyrics are very internal as opposed to external, and deal with emotions. You just need a bit of angst to write songs sometimes, or absolute joy. It's, for me, it's just the extremes of emotion in life, really, that stimulate songs mostly. I mean, it may change, but.
Lamp is a real live band. I mean, it's all about playing live for you guys. You even on your website have some kind of, between brackets, rules for fans, like we like when you move, we like it when you clear your mind, we like it when you sing and clap along. Another thing that's phenomenal is that waving fingers experiment. What is it exactly for the people who don't know it?
Playing live is something other than just performing music. It's the performance, it's the interaction with the crowd. And the waving fingers thing is like, for a start, you look really ridiculous. So like all the kind of pretense of trying to be cool is gone. And secondly, when there's a few thousand people all doing it, there is a curious atmosphere to it. It's and it's quite it's not even that subtle. It's quite a powerful thing. And I think it started in Switzerland. And in between, when there's the encore, instead of clapping, they just do this and wiggling the fingers, and I just thought it kind of really resonated with me. So we kind of started introducing it to the shows, and it's cool.
It seems like a gig sometimes for you, an extraterrestrial experience.
Well, there's something otherworldly about it, because it's outside the perception. You can't really work out what it is. We did this one a couple of weeks ago, again in Switzerland, where they all started, and it was mad. Properly, all the hairs raising up on my arm and stuff. And I kind of came on stage and was kind of feeling a bit kind of run down and exhausted. And I just kind of stood there and just kind of took it. And, 3,000 people all doing it. And, from my feet up to the top of my head, kind of get this sensation. And kind of put my arms up and went, whoa! And threw it back at them. And I'm sure a few people fell over. It was like, whoa, this whole kind of wave of arms going. It was quite, it was quite
ever has. I mean, Lamb was never really, it's Lou and I who come and do the interviews and take the pictures, but on stage it's very much about the kind of the five of us all pulling our own ways. And it's funny, even if one of us don't have a good gig, none of us do, because it's about the chi sort of going around us all, and that's what picks us all up. So it feels great at the moment.
He's been there since the very start. My angel Gabriel. My angel Gabriel.
I've heard the rumor that you sometimes bring candles and your own blanket along when you have to stay in foreign hotels. Is it a rumor or is it true?
Who told you this?
I have my sources.
Yeah, I always have. I do tend to bring candles and incense, and I've got this blanket that I always have just to. Well, it's just really nice to throw around me. It's kind of like, it's just security kind of thing. It's not a big bed blanket. It's kind of more of a. Yeah.
I think you kind of forgo a lot of your private space, when you're on a tour bus. So even even small things like a photo, or I always bring a little set of speakers in an iPod, so you get in the bath and you put on some music, and you kind of feel like you're having a normal life again, because when you're on tour for a while,
Which it isn't.
The weirdest thing can make me happy. I'll be on tour for a while, and I get home and I'll do the dishes, and I'll just get such joy from doing the dishes, and then I'll go and mow the lawn, and I'll go, this is normal. I'm doing something really normal now, and it's really it's more rock and roll than touring, because it's just different, and something, you know, that's a part of you. So yeah, just little bits of vibe and, you know, little smells and, you know, little comfort things are really important.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Music Factory.